Hello everyone, this is Anton Benning. I'm the founder of Freedom by Entrepreneurship, and I want to welcome you to FBE, Freedom by Entrepreneurship. Let me start off by telling you a little bit about myself. Who am I? What do I do? And why do I do what I do? And why do I want to help you? Okay, so my story, it starts about 26 years ago, where I was born in a little town that everybody knows called Meppel in the Netherlands. No, nobody knows that, don't worry. And then I'll fast forward about 21 years, where I had the opportunity to go on an internship for hotel management to Johannesburg, South Africa. And when I were in South Africa, I worked at the hotel Park Inn by Radisson. Basically what I did there was enjoy my life, because it is a really nice lifestyle that they have there in Africa. I'm loving it. And I loved it so much that I actually fell in love with a wonderful lady. But 3 weeks later, I had to go back home to the Netherlands, and then all of a sudden we were 10,000 kilometers apart. And being 10,000 kilometers apart, you start thinking, okay, how in the world do I make a long distance relationship happen? How in the world are we gonna bridge that gap, the physical 10,000 kilometers? And the first time Samantha wanted to come to the Netherlands to visit me, her boss said, no, you can't go because I need you or whatever. And right then and there, Samantha thought about it and she made the decision, okay, screw that. I think I love this oak and I'm just going to the Netherlands and I'll see what happens. 6 years later now we're still together, but okay, that on a side note. And that is basically when I realized the only real way to achieve freedom in life, for you to pursue what you want, or for me to pursue what I want, is to work for yourself, to build your own business. Because what I strongly believe, and you've probably heard it before, is that when you work for somebody else, you work to make somebody else's dreams come true. And when you work for yourself, you work to make your own dreams come true. Wouldn't you want to be working to make your own dreams come true too? So that is what we're working on here. And we ended up in Johannesburg after a couple of failed businesses. We ended up at the seminar, Masters of Wealth by Robert Kiyosaki. And one of the speakers here, called Doug Nelson, at the end of the seminar, I asked him, what is an awesome business, a great industry that is good to get into, to start a business in as a young, ambitious, worldwide orientated person or couple? And he quite bluntly stated energy. So I took that literally. I started buying and selling electricity and gas in contracts for the biggest supplier in the Netherlands. And the most awesome thing was that I could do this from anywhere in the world, because I did most of it over the phone, through an internet connection. And there I had my freedom. Samantha could be with me, and it didn't matter if we were on Cyprus, the Netherlands, Johannesburg, England. When I had to make a phone call to call a client or to sell a contract, I could do that. So that basically brought us together and gave truth to the realization that when you are working for yourself and you figure out how to make money for yourself from wherever, whenever you are, you immediately get more sense of freedom in your life. But there was one quite big but. I wasn't really fulfilled with what I was doing. It went well, we could live wherever and whenever we wanted. We could visit our family on both sides of the world. But it didn't feel right. I didn't fulfill just selling contracts. So what I started doing was I wanted to help and realize the energy transition. And Samantha got the idea, why don't you just try to help and make the world green again? So that's what we're doing now with Entran. Since the 1st of January 2018, I started the business Entran, which is short for energy transition, put a complete energy neutralization package together, solar panels, heat pumps, pellet stoves, you name it, anything and everything that we can install to help companies or people to reduce their energy usage, reduce their CO2 output. So that's basically what we're doing there. But for the whole package where we come in and where we make a plan to energy neutralize a building, more or less fully booked for the rest of the year. So we are now completely working on the foundation so that we can expand, so that we can scale, and we are working on automating and digitalizing the process so that all of that will just be able to grow without us having to put too much time in the sales and marketing itself of it. Not that we'll ever stop doing that, because it's a great passion of mine to help make the world green again. But basically what it means is that I've got some time left on my hands right now. And what I want to do with that time is that I want to help other people as well to find their journey, to enjoy more freedom in life, to follow their own dreams instead of trying to help realize dreams for other people. So that is what I want to do here. And that is what I want to build a community around of people that are so genuine about helping each other that we can count on each other when something is needed. When you have a question, when you think I need somebody with a completely different skill set, and that you can just post a question and that somebody can help you. That's what I'm all about. And on the side of that, I'll be doing my best to provide content and value every single day to help you on your journey to entrepreneurial success. Entrepreneurial success, but not while you're working 100 hours a week for it. Because I've been there, I've done that you're literally as an entrepreneur, that you're working 100 hours a week and you're still barely scraping by. That's not what you want. That's part of the entrepreneurial journey, that you have to learn, how can I be so productive that I can do things in the right way at the right time. And that is what we'll help each other with. Live with passion, have an awesome day, and let's help each other.